Arsenic and Old Lace, Abby's Parts, Act 2. Yes, aunties, those 5 years in Chicago were amongst the busiest and happiest of my life.
And from Chicago, we go to South Bend, Indiana.
They wouldn't be interested in our experience in Indiana.
Well, Jonathan, you've led a very interesting life, I'm sure, but we really shouldn't have allowed you to talk so late.
My meeting Mr. Einstein in London, I might say, changed the whole course of my life. You remember I had been in South Africa in the diamond business, then Amsterdam, the diamond market. I wanted to go back to South Africa, and Dr. Einstein made that possible for me.
A good job, Johnny. When we take off the bandages, his face looks so different. The nurse had to introduce me.
I loved that face. I still carry a picture of it with me.
This looks more the way you used to look, but I still wouldn't know you.
I think we'll go back to that face, Doctor.
Yeah, it's safe now.
Well, I know you both want to get to where you're going. My dear aunts, I'm so full of that delicious dinner, I'm unable to move a muscle.
Yeah, it's nice here.
After all, it's very late, and
I found it! I found it!
what did you find, Teddy?
The story of my life, my biography.
Here's the picture I was telling you about, General. Here we are, both of us, President Roosevelt and General Goethals at Culebra Cut. That's me, General, and that's you.
My, how I've changed.
Well, you see, that picture hasn't been taken yet. We haven't even started work on Culebra Cut. We're still digging locks. And now, General, we'll both go to Panama and inspect the new lock.
No, Teddy, not to Panama.
We'll go some other time. Panama's a long way off. Nonsense, it's just down in the cellar. The cellar?
We let him dig the Panama Canal in the cellar.
General Goethals, as President of the United States, Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, and the man who gave you this job, I demand that you accompany me on the inspection of the new lock. Teddy, I think it's time you went to bed.
I beg your pardon. Who are you?
I'm Woodrow Wilson. Go to bed.
No, you're not Wilson. Your face is familiar. Let me see. You're not anyone I know. Perhaps later, or on my hunting trip to Africa. Yes, you look like somebody I might meet in the jungle. It's your brother, Jonathan, dear. He had his face changed.
So that's it, a nature faker.
And perhaps you'd better go to bed, Teddy. Jonathan and his friends have to go back to their hotel.
General Goethals, inspect the canal.
All right, Mr. President, we go to Panama.
Bully, bully. It's down south, you know.
Well, bon voyage.
Aunt Abby, I must correct your misapprehension. You spoke of a hotel. We have no hotel. We came directly here.
Well, there's a very nice little hotel just 3 blocks down the...
Aunt Martha, this is my home.
But Jonathan, you can't stay here. We need our rooms.
You need them.
Yes, for our lodgers.
Are there lodgers in this house?
Well, not just now, but we plan to have some.
Then my old room is still free.
But Jonathan, there's no place for Dr. Einstein.
He'll share the room with me.
No, Jonathan, I'm afraid you can't stay here.
Dr. Einstein and I need a place to sleep. You remembered this afternoon that as a little boy I could be disagreeable. It wouldn't be very pleasant for any of us if...
Perhaps we'd better let them stay here tonight.
Well, just overnight, Jonathan. That's settled. Now, if you'll get my room ready.
It only needs airing out. We keep it ready to show our lodgers. I think you and Dr. Einstein will find it comfortable.
You have the most distinguished guest in Dr. Einstein. I'm afraid you don't appreciate his skill. But you will. In a few weeks, you'll see me looking like a very different Jonathan.
He can't operate on you here.
When Dr. Einstein and I get organized, when we resume practice, oh, I forget to tell you, we're turning Grandfather's laboratory into an operating room. We expect to be quite busy.
Jonathan, we will not let you turn this house into a hospital.
A hospital, heavens no, it'll be a beauty parlor.
Hey, Johnny, down in the cellar, Dr. Einstein, my dear aunts have invited us to live with them. Oh, you fixed it? Well, you're sleeping here tonight.
Please get a room ready immediately.
Well, for tonight.
Skip to the bottom of the page. Jonathan says, and if you don't...
Jonathan, your room is ready.
Then you can go to bed. We're moving the car up behind the house.
It's all right where it is until morning.
I don't want to leave it in the street. It might be against the law.
Abby, what are we going to do? Well, we're not going to let them stay more than one night in this house, for one thing. What would the neighbors think? People coming here with one face and going out with another? What are we going to do about Mr. Hoskins? Oh, Mr. Hoskins, it can't be very comfortable for him there, and he's been so patient, the poor dear. Well, I think Teddy had better get Mr. Hoskins downstairs right away. Abby, I will not invite Jonathan to the funeral services. Oh, no. We'll wait until they've gone to bed and then come down and hold services.
General Gothos was very pleased. He says the canal is just the right size.
Teddy, there's been another yellow fever victim.
Dear me, this will be a shock to the general.
Then we mustn't tell him.
But it's his department.
No, we mustn't tell him, Teddy. It would just spoil his visit.
I'm sorry, Aunt Abby. It's out of my hands. He'll have to be told. Army regulations, you know.
No, Teddy, we must keep it a secret. Yes.
A state secret?
Yes, a state secret. Promise?
You have the word of the President of the United States. Cross my heart and hope to die. Now let's see. How are we going to keep it a secret?
Well, Teddy, you go back down in the cellar, and when I turn out the lights, when it's all dark, you come up and take the poor man down to the canal. Now go along, Teddy. And we'll come down later and hold services.
You may announce the President will say a few words. Where is the poor devil?
He's in the window seat.
It seems to be spreading. We've never had a yellow fever victim there before.
Martha, When Jonathan and Dr. Einstein come back, let's see if we can get them to go to bed right away. Yes, then by the time they're asleep, we'll be dressed for the funeral. Abby, I've never seen Mr. Hoskins. Oh my goodness, that's right. You were out. Well, you just come right over and see him now. He's really nice looking, considering he's a Methodist.
We're bringing the luggage through here.
Jonathan, your room is waiting for you. You can go right up.
I'm afraid we don't keep Brooklyn hours, but you two run along to bed.
Now, you must be very tired, both of you, and we don't go to bed this early.
Well, you should. It's time I came home to take care of you.
We weren't planning to go until...
Aunt Martha, did you hear me say go to bed?
These instruments can go to the laboratory in the morning. Now then, we're all going to bed. I'll wait till you're up and then turn out the lights.
Another flight, Doctor. Run along, Aunt Martha. All right, Aunt Abby.
I'll be right up.
Now, Aunt Abby, turn off the lights.
Cut to the middle of page 51.
The cellar.
What's the matter? What's happening down there? What's the matter? What are you doing?
We caught a burglar, a sneak thief. Go back to your room.
We'll call the police.
We've called the police. We'll handle this. Go back to your room. Do you hear me?
Mortimer, where have you been?
To the Nora Bayes Theater, and I should have known better. My God, I'm still there.
This is your brother Jonathan, and this is Dr. Einstein.
I know this isn't a nightmare, but what is it? I've come back home, Mortimer. Who did you say this was?
It's your brother Jonathan. He had his face changed. Dr. Einstein performed the operation.
Jonathan. Jonathan, you always were a horror, but you have to look like one?
Easy, Johnny, easy.
Mortimer, have you forgotten the things I used to do to you when we were boys? Remember the time you were tied to the bedpost? The needles under your fingernails? By God, it is Jonathan. Yes, I remember. I remember you as the most detestable, vicious, venomous form of animal life I ever knew.
Now, don't you boys start quarreling again the minute you've seen each other.
There won't be any fight, Aunt Abby. Jonathan, you're not wanted here. Get out. Dr. Einstein and I have been invited to stay. Not in this house.
Just for tonight.
I don't want him anywhere near me.
But we did invite him for tonight, and it wouldn't be very nice to go back on our word.
All right, tonight. But the first thing in the morning, out. Where are they sleeping?
We put them in Jonathan's old room.
That's my old room. I'm sleeping in that room. I'm here to stay.
The top of page 54. It's all right, Johnny. While we pack up, I tell you all about it. Mortimer, you don't have to sleep down here. I can go with Martha and you can take my room.
No trouble at all. Aunt Abby, we'll be packed in a few minutes, and then you can have the room, Mortimer. You're wasting your time. I told you I'm sleeping down here.
Mortimer!
What's the matter with you, dear? I've almost been killed. You've almost been... Abby? Martha?
No, it was Jonathan. He mistook her for a sneak thief. No, it was more than that. He was some kind of maniac. Mortimer, I'm afraid of him.
Why, darling, you're trembling.
Have you any smelling salts? No, but do you think some hot tea or coffee?
Coffee. Make some for me, too. And some sandwiches. I haven't had any dinner.
We'll make something for both of you. Martha, we can leave our hats downstairs here now.
You weren't going out somewhere, were you? Do you know what time it is? It's after 12. 12? Elaine, you've got to go home.
What? Why? You wanted some sandwiches for you both. It won't take a minute. Cut to the bottom of page 57. Aunt Abby! Aunt Martha! Come in here! We'll be in a minute, dear. Come in here now. Yes, dear, what is it? Where's Elaine?
I thought you promised me not to let anyone into this house while I was gone.
Well, Jonathan just walked in.
I don't mean Jonathan.
And Dr. Einstein was with him.
I don't mean Dr. Einstein. Who's that in the window seat?
We told you, Mr. Hoskins.
It is not Mr. Hoskins.
Who can that be?
Are you trying to tell me that you've never seen this man before?
I certainly am. Why, this is a fine how do you do. It's getting so anybody thinks he can walk into this house.
Now, Aunt Abby, don't you try to get out of this. That's another one of your gentlemen.
Mortimer, how can you say such a thing? That man's an impostor. And if he came here to be buried in our cellar, he's mistaken. Oh, Aunt Abby, you admitted to me that you put Mr. Hoskins in the window seat. I did.
Well, this man couldn't have gotten the idea from Mr. Hoskins. By the way, where is Mr. Hoskins?
He must have gone to Panama.
Oh, you buried him?
No, not yet. He's just down there waiting for the services. Poor dear. We haven't had a minute what with Jonathan in the house. Oh dear, we've always wanted to hold a double funeral, but I will not read services over a total stranger.
A stranger? Aunt Abby, how can I believe you? There are 12 men in the cellar, and you admit you poisoned them.
Yes, I did, but you don't think I'd stoop to telling a fib. Martha!
Cut to the bottom of page 59. It's to be afraid of nothing.
Martha, just look and see what's in the window seat.
Now, Aunt Abby! Jonathan,
Let Aunt Abby see what's in the window seat. Aunt Abby, I owe you an apology. I have very good news for you. Jonathan is leaving. He's taking Dr. Einstein and his cold companion with him. Jonathan, you're my brother. You're a Brewster. I'm going to give you a chance to get away and take the evidence with you. You can't ask for more than that. Very well. In that case, I'll have to call the police. Don't reach for that telephone. Are you still giving me orders after seeing what's happened to Mr. Spinalzo? Spinalzo? I knew he was a foreigner. Remember what happened to Mr. Spinalzo can happen to you, too. Hello, Miss Abby. Oh, Officer O'Hara, is there something we can do for you? I saw your lights on and thought there might be sickness in the house. Oh, you've got company. I'm sorry I disturbed you. No, no, come in. Yes, come in. Come right in, Officer O'Hara. This is our nephew Mortimer. Pleased to meet you. And this is our other nephew, Jonathan. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Well, it must be nice having your nephews visiting you. Are they going to stay with you for a bit? I'm staying. My brother Jonathan is just leaving. Oh, I've met you here before, haven't I? I'm afraid not. Jonathan hasn't been home for years. Your face looks familiar to me. Maybe I've seen a picture of you somewhere. I don't think so. Yes, Jonathan, I'd hurry if I were you. Your things are all packed anyway, aren't they? Well, you'll be wanting to say goodbyes. I'll be running along. What's the rush? I'd like to have you stick around until my brother goes. I just dropped in to make sure everything was all right. We're going to have some coffee in a minute. Why don't you join us? Oh, I forgot the coffee. Cut to page 63. Oh, you're on your way, eh? Good. You haven't got much time, you know. Well, everything's just about ready. Oh, you're leaving now, Jonathan. Goodbye. Goodbye, Dr. Einstein. Oh, doesn't this case belong to you? Cut to page 64. Don't bring that in here. O'Hara, would you join us for a bite in the kitchen? The kitchen? Jonathan's leaving. Oh, well, that's nice. Are you sure you don't mind eating in the kitchen, Officer O'Hara? And where else would you eat? Goodbye, Jonathan. Nice to have seen you again. Cut to the middle of page 67. Take the bags back to our room, Doctor. Have they gone? Oh, we thought we heard somebody leave. Just Mortimer, and he'll be back in a few minutes. Is there any food left in the kitchen? I think Dr. Einstein and I would enjoy a bite. But you won't have time. No, if you're still here when Mortimer gets back, he won't like it. He'll like it. He's got to like it. Get something for us to eat while we bury Mr. Spinalzo in the cellar. Oh, no! He can't stay in our cellar. No, Jonathan, you've got to take him with you.
There's a friend of Mortimer's downstairs waiting for him.
A friend of Mortimer's?
He and Mr. Spinalza will get along fine together. They're both dead.
They must mean Mr. Hoskins. Mr. Hoskins?
You know what's downstairs?
Of course we do, and he's no friend of Mortimer's. He's one of our gentlemen. Your gentlemen? And we won't have any strangers buried in our cellar.
But Mr. Hoskins.
Mr. Hoskins isn't a stranger. Besides, there's no room for Mr. Spinalzo. The cellar's crowded already.
Crowded? With what?
There are 12 graves down there now.
12 graves?
That leaves very little room, and we're going to need it.
You mean you and Aunt Martha have murdered?
Murdered? Certainly not. It's one of our charities. Why, what we've been doing is a mercy.
So you just take your Mr. Spinalzo out of here.
End of Act 2 for Abby.